Hello and welcome once again to another exciting episode of Point and Fail. This time we may actually do some stuff. Possibly. We possibly might do stuff. Also, we possibly might have more intrusions, and I'm okay with that. Also, look at this freaking house. It's gorgeous. Wow,
Dad?
those
I'm in here, sweetheart.
bunny slippers are amazing.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Pumpkin.
What's up, Dad? You look like your
Are
dad.
you sure about this
kind of.
gift?
Yeah, gimme,
Just
gimme,
great.
gimme.
Suit yourself. Here you are.
I'm not. That is the opposite of Christmas music. Why are you playing porno music? Sitting in the
Thanks,
dark.
sweetheart.
Waiting for
You
your
know
kid to
me.
get
I
home.
love these things. Now yours.
Ooh, what did I get? Yes, I remember this necklace. Okay. Just so you know, star, heart, sorry. Diamond, heart, diamond, important.
Where did you get this? I thought we lost it.
I found it when I was cleaning out the attic.
Ooh,
Actually, it was
attic.
inside your grandfather's chest.
Ooh, my
You should maybe
grandfather's
take a look
chest.
inside there. It'll take
Maybe
you
I
back.
should.
I will. Thanks for the gift, Dad.
I had a feeling you'd like it.
Remember the stories he used to tell us?
How can I forget? My favorite one was Paris, because of the occult twist he brought to it. Yours was the one in London, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, romantic and mysterious.
I don't remember which one the last game was.
There is one story he always avoided telling me, though. The one when he met Grandma. He never would talk about it. Was it not a fond memory?
I'm sure it is, Pumpkin, but he could never talk about it. I think your grandfather lost someone close to him when he met your grandmother, and I guess it was too painful for him to recall.
It's really sad, guys.
Where'd he meet Grandma?
He met her in Prague, I
Prague.
believe. Speaking of your grandmother, this year, can you get around to making her special holiday cookies? Please?
I knew that was coming.
Oh, they don't take long to make.
I know, I'll make some, don't worry.
Great. The stuff is already on the counter.
What a surprise. I'm gonna have a look in the attic. Might bring back some good memories.
Okay, sweetheart. I'll be in here.
Awesome. What's this? No, nothing. I can talk to him again. I can check his phone. I can do that. I can look at the billiards.
I haven't played in years. I probably suck now.
Sure.
Maybe Dad's trying to send me a message. I'll do them later.
Oh, yeah, that's after first interlude. Picture time, picture time.
I always look stupid in pictures, especially this one.
So you're not gonna let me look at it? Rude.
I could really go for vodka right now.
She really likes her vodka. I'll go in.
Okay, a great combo.
Go in.
A shot of ice-cold vodka, a glass of good red wine while dipping in the tub. I'll get to that later.
Vodka and wine? You lush? Grab the umbrella. Why? 'Cause I can.
This might be helpful to get up into the attic.
Haha. By the way, we have to go up to the attic.
I don't know why, but I never liked that painting.
Is a tiger. Rawr.
Dad's room? Why the hell would I go in there?
Shits and giggles? I don't want to go there.
One of my grandfather's old paintings. It's from when he was in Paris, I think.
G. McPherson. There are other things in here. Also, I love the computer noise. Shows how old this is. Sorry about the train. Oh no, she's stuck. Yes, we all know you're a train.
Teddy and I used to be inseparable.
Okay.
Ah, yes, the trap door to the attic. I can't reach it. What was the trick to opening that thing again?
Be tall. And then get pummeled in the face by the ladder. Also, what's up with these hangers? Are you 5? Light switch. Yeah. Okay. Is that really the only thing I can click on? Okay, our first big puzzle. Okay. So that one and that one. Okay. And then this one moves those the same. And this one. Reset. Okay. What? Oh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I totally didn't just look that up. I don't know if I want to get into Gus. Or if I want to start with Gus.
Prague, 1929.
Oh,
2 years
Gus.
had passed since the strange case in Paris. I figured I'd best leave town and come here. Quieter, or so I thought. The case in Paris had stirred my passion for PI work again. I had to let go of my dream of being an artist. It wasn't bringing in as much dough as being a private dick.
Gross.
In all, there were 5 dead and 2 unaccounted for. So far, all the victims were prostitutes. I didn't know if I would take the case. To my surprise, this cop Skalnick had no beef about me snooping around his crime scene.
And then we suddenly become a rubber case. In Prague.
It's very nice of you to let me have a peek. I'm Gustav McPherson. I'm a...
Yes, a private detective. I'm familiar with your work, Mr. McPherson.
I had no idea I was so popular.
I've read about your case in Paris and the one in London. I'm Inspector Skalnick of the Prague Police.
Hi,
Is this
how
the
you
fifth
doing?
victim?
Yes, she is officially. Supposedly, there are 2 missing.
Supposedly?
Yes, well, you know these women. They come and go, often without telling anyone. And then they show up again like they never left. So I don't bother with disappearances.
So you only bother when they turn up like this?
I see. We have a knight in shining armor.
I
If you
mean,
want my
look
advice,
at
Mr.
that.
McPherson,
Look at him.
you'd best return
course
to
he
the
is.
usual missing person cases or husband cheating mysteries. This is a waste of your time.
I think you've just convinced me to take the case.
Really, Mr. McPherson? The press will not even cover this story. No one wants to know about dead prostitutes. If they do write about it, it will be about the killer and the number of bodies and not the actual victims. The pimps care even less. They force their women to work even if there is a killer loose. No one wants to sit at a dinner table and talk about this. There is no glory in this case. Like I said, you should stick with what you know.
Thanks, dude.
Do you mind if I ask you a few more questions?
Not at all.
Were all the victims prostitutes?
Yes.
Is the cause of death the necklace on her neck?
Of course it is.
Slit her throat.
So it's not the multiple stab wounds to her chest?
No, well, we aren't really sure.
Does she have any other significant wounds on her body?
Yes, she has scars on her forearms and she is eviscerated.
Eviscerated?
Gross.
I had never seen anything so horrible in my entire life. I'd only heard of horrors like this from the Ripper case in London. Oh my god. Were all the victims like this?
This is 20,
Yes,
so
they were all
he would
found
have
like
been
this.
20 years too late for the Ripper case.
Are all the organs accounted for?
Because I'm assuming
I'm no
he's
doctor, Mr.
mid-twenties.
McPherson. I have no idea.
In the other cases,
Rippers.
were there missing organs?
Not that I'm aware of.
Who's the coroner?
Emil Corona.
Emil.
He works at the old chapel. He's very... well, I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Oh, he's,
Now it's your turn
he's
to
a
share.
fun guy.
Maybe you can tell me what you think happened.
I think you're right about the cause of death. That slash across the neck was definitely it. The stabbings to her chest were done before the final blow to the throat. The defensive stab wounds on her arms reinforce this theory. What's bothering me, though, is the lack of blood at the crime scene. This probably indicates that she was murdered somewhere else, not here.
Well, Mr. McPherson, I don't want to be rude, but
You have work to do, of course. Thanks for sharing. It was nice meeting you.
it was nice meeting you too.
I had a feeling that the cooperation between Skalnick and me had just ended. He was testing me for some reason. I was left to fend for myself.
Run, Gustav, run.
Casimir Stasek. He's been a good source of info on a couple of minor cases I had here in the city. Hello, my friend.
Ah, Mr. McPherson. And how are you this dark evening?
I can't complain. And how's my favorite boy in blue?
Besides my eye and this horrible murder, everything's fine.
How'd you get the shiner?
Shiner?
Your black eye. How'd you get it?
Oh, I arrested a man last night, and for some reason my eye hit this man's very large fist.
Did you get sucker punched?
Well, a little. My partner didn't have time to warn me. Everything happened so fast. I was helping the woman, and I turned around to see if my partner was okay, and wham! Next thing I knew, I was flat-faced on the sidewalk.
And what did the man do to deserve your undivided attention?
He was harassing a young woman.
Harassing.
So I asked him to
So that's
stop,
another
and then
thing.
things got out of hand.
They say
The
harassing
police
a
are trying
lot.
to find this animal. We're a little nervous when a man harasses a young woman these days.
It's harass.
That's understandable.
Harass. Say it with me. Harass.
I imagine you don't have anything more to give me?
This time I'm afraid I have nothing for you, my friend. Everyone is more or less at a loss.
You don't mind if I ask you a couple of questions anyway?
Of course not.
1. How do you get that sweet mustache?
How long has this been going on?
It started about 3 weeks ago. You didn't hear about it until now?
No, I wasn't in town. I just got back. I was working a case outside the city. Someone called me to see if I could come back and help.
Ah, the very beautiful Miss Ida Skalikova, I presume.
Good guess. She's worried for her friends. I told her I'd see what I could
She's
do.
my fiance.
Can you tell me about your new boss?
Inspector Yuri Skalnik. He was given the case and
Yuri.
got temporarily assigned to this district. He has a
Nice.
good reputation, but he doesn't share much information with us. He keeps to himself a lot.
What? He doesn't trust you?
Honestly, I don't know. Maybe he thinks we're incompetent or something.
Maybe. But he'd be stupid to think so.
Why, thank you, my friend.
Were all the victims' bodies dumped?
Yeah, I believe so. But then again, I don't have much information, as I said earlier.
Was there ever an eyewitness?
Nope, never.
That's what bothered me the most. How was the killer getting around the city without being seen?
And
Well,
in a
I should
sweet
leave you
top
to
hat
your work, and
coat.
I have to see my client. Thanks for your input.
You're welcome. Be careful.
Knockashake.
Will do.
Let go over here. And I talk to Sweet Ida.
My Ida.
Ida.
Best gams in all of Eastern Europe. She's my angel and the love of my life. I met her on a small case
Best
I was working.
gams.
She used to dance in the neighborhood
Legs,
cabaret.
right?
She was involved with the married man I was following. It was love at first sight. Hey,
Gross.
look at you all dolled up. Hi, sweetheart.
I don't like it when you call me that.
I didn't call you a doll. I said that you were... Never mind, I'm sorry.
Good. Now have you talked to that useless inspector?
Yes, I have. And I didn't get much from the meeting.
Are you going to help us?
Of course I will. Was there really any doubt?
No, but you never know. When do you want to settle this, now or later?
No, I don't want money, Ida.
Nonsense. You will accept our money. How much do you charge?
Okay, listen. We'll settle this after the case, all right?
Do you promise? Because we'll feel insulted if you don't accept our money.
What was I supposed to do? Take money off these women? That's the last thing I wanted to do. Yes, I promise. I will charge you at the end of the case. Yeah, right. What was her name?
Who?
The victim's name?
Oh, her name was Frantiska.
Frantiska.
Were you close to her?
Not as much as Milena, but yes, I knew her.
Did she ever talk about a regular client or someone special?
Not that I know of.
Do you think Milena can answer a few questions?
I guess. Let me ask her. Milena?
Yes?
Sniff, sniff.
This is my friend, the one I told you about. He's here to help us catch the man responsible. Do you think he can ask you some questions about Frantiska?
Okay.
I'll wait for you up the stairs, okay?
Sniff.
Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
Really like just they're rocking a loaf of bread back and forth.
Hello, Milena.
Hello, Milena.
My name's Gus McPherson. I'm here
So-
to help stop this from ever happening again.
I thank you, sir. Not a lot of people would help women like us.
Sniff. I realize she's crying, but
Do you mind if I
Just
ask you a
says
few
sniff.
questions about Frantiska?
No, that's fine.
sniff.
How long have you known Frantiska?
Well, I've known her for a long time. We met in the orphanage when we were just little girls. Her parents had died in a terrible accident. We became very close. We both left the orphanage never to return. We never liked the sisters. Ever since we left, we tried to survive on the streets, even changing cities. but we kept coming back here.
Sniff.
Did she ever talk about someone new or special?
No, it was not her style. Frantiska would rarely take new clients. She had regulars and enough to allow her to survive. She would only take complete strangers if she absolutely needed to. Apollina is more like that.
Apollonia?
She always has a new rich client.
Did she ever have a
Was it
client that had been
Prince?
violent with her?
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
She only had clients she trusted.
How about you? Have you had any trouble with any of your clients?
No, I'm like Frantiska. I have only regular clients. If I'm on the streets, it's because I'm keeping my friends company.
Were you close to any of the other victims?
Well, there is one that was a common friend to Frantiska and me. Her name was Anezka.
Anezka.
No one's found her.
Snitch.
She just disappeared one day. We honestly don't know what happened to her. And I knew the others only on a professional level.
Did Anezka ever complain about any clients before she disappeared? Or did she ever talk about leaving?
We all talk about leaving. Who wants to live their life like this? And she never complained about anything. Anezka was like Apollina. She took on many clients. She left town a lot, but always came back with a broken heart. I hope she did find someone and left this place.
It's such a happy game.
Where can I find this Apollina?
She
Under
usually
the
works the
cherry
park.
moon.
Rare are the girls who are allowed to enter it. She's very protective of her territory. That's what she calls it anyway. Frantiska and me were allowed in because Apollina knew we didn't take strangers and pretty much had our own regulars. Anezka was Apollina's good friend, so she was allowed too. So we all kept each other company in the park. Maybe Apollina
so what
knows
you're
where
saying is
Anezka is.
Apollina is most
I don't
likely the next victim?
Well, thank you for answering my questions. It was a pleasure to meet you, even under these unfortunate circumstances.
Oh, it was nice to meet you, Mr. McPherson. I thank you for trying to help us.
Trying? I haven't even started yet. If I have any more questions, how may I contact you?
Usually in the park.
Again, thank you.
Oh, you're spry. Up the stairs. Run, Gus, run.
Ida's an angel on Earth. She's the sweetest person I've ever met. I truly believe she doesn't have an angry bone in her body, even with the difficult childhood she had. A stepfather who molested her on a regular basis. Ida is always positive, and she's always willing to help the people who surround her. That's why she hired me to try and help. She has an undying optimism about life in general, and I love her for it. Hey,
How is she?
she's okay, I guess, under the circumstances.
I'll go talk to her after.
Tell me, where can I find Emil Corona?
Who's he?
He's the coroner working the case. I need to ask him a few questions.
Coroner.
Skutlik said he worked in an old
With
chapel.
air
Do you
quotes.
know where it is?
Yes, I'll mark it on a map.
I don't need a map. Just tell me where it is.
What is it with men and directions? Take this map and I'll
Hell,
help you.
take the map, damn it.
I marked the location of the old chapel. It's not far from here.
Okay. Thanks, sweetheart. How have you been? I mean, are you feeling better?
Yes, a little. It's not as bad as when you left for your case.
Did you go see the doctor?
No.
Ida, go see him.
See the doctor.
It might be serious. I'm no doctor, but throwing up every day is not normal.
She's
Go
braggers.
see him.
Okay, I'll go see him. I don't throw up every day, you know. You always exaggerate.
Totes braggers.
Yes, okay. But go see him as soon as possible. Okay. I have to see this Corona. I want you to stay off the streets as much as possible. Never walk around alone.
Yes, I know you've told me 100 times. I am careful.
Okay, I'll ease up on you. You be careful.
I
Whoa,
will.
whoa.
Now go.
That was easing up. Okay. I'll get to my map. I'm stuck on something. Okay. I'm gonna Toad's paws. I can't. I can't. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm sure. I'll go to the old chapel.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post?
Well, you told me to.
Never mind. Do you have any news at least?
Yeah, the American is talking to the girl's boss.
So, he thinks he
Talking
can
to
move
the
in on
girls.
my women, huh?
Boss.
Well, my friend, if you ever see him, you may explain things to him.
Explain what?
Hit
Use
him
that
in your
brute
face.
force of yours, you idiot.
Okay, boss.
I truly miss your brother. He was the smart one.
Yeah, I miss him too. Why can't we get him out?
Because I'd probably get arrested too, you moron! That's all Skalnick wants anyways. I have a feeling he will blame me for all these murders. Why am I telling you this? Go
Why
back to
are
your
you telling
post.
me this?
You see the American? You can rough him up.
Okay, boss.
I'd better steer clear of the big guy. The scrawny-looking guy was probably Otakar Kubina.
Otakar.
Who can forget that name?
It really,
Anyways,
who
he
can
was the
forget
pimp of
that
the
name?
neighborhood. He worked out of this little lingerie shop, which acted as a front, of course.
Of course.
He owned a couple of joints in the district, including the cabaret where Ida used to work. I think he never forgave me for stealing Ida from that dive.
Okay. Ooh, sweet. I can save now. Sure. Oh, these things you just have to go through to end the game. Well, that's it for me for now. Come back. We'll be Gus some more. Okay, bye.